Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Megan and I'm going to be doing just a general check-in today for the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines, and I'm gonna work with a couple of my oracle decks to kind of see if we can get some messages that we might not normally get with the tarot. So I'm checking in with the union energy right now. What's coming up? Okay, that's too many cards. Let's keep shuffling. Wow, okay. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so we have some really, really beautiful energy here. We might clarify a couple with tarot, but for now I'm just going to kind of channel. So the first message that we had that came up was devote. I love this card so much. Devotion is actually a principle that has been on my heart a lot lately. I did a video very recently about it that you can find. It's just an Akashic Records channeled message. I'm not using tarot. Devotion is this idea within unconditional love, that in order to truly receive love and give love from a full cup and from an unconditional loving place, we have to be able to devote ourselves fully. And devotion goes hand in hand with surrender and trust, because to be fully devoted to something, it's like you're offering your love and your energy without anything in return. However, the laws of the universe are such that when we are fully devoted to something from that authentic, unconditionally loving place, then we will always see it return to us tenfold. And I feel with this coming up in the union energy right now for the twins, both counterparts are looking at this act of devotion. Both counterparts are offering up their hearts. There's the runner chaser energy has started to dissipate, and there's a pause. There's a stillness that's coming up right now in the collective. Slow down. And we got a beautiful little snail. And it's a stillness that is coming with also a lot of restless energy. And so I know that really contradict each other. But what I mean is, we can feel this surge of energy. We can feel that there's been some great shifts. We can feel almost like spring is here. We can feel almost a restlessness for excitement, for adventure, for this new beginning that's just around the corner. But we're not quite there yet. And Spirit is asking us to slow down, to take a pause, to really, really step into this energy of devotion within ourselves, so that when the time is here, when divine timing presents itself, we're ready to fully devote ourselves to our counterpart. But right now it's about cultivating devotion to self, devotion to what feeds our soul, what grows us, what nourishes us. And even in this card, it's like there's a little heart here. And I hear the word offering too with this card. Like it's a fearless, courageous offering. Maybe not fearless, but it is courageous. It's offering the heart, the dedication, the devotion, the commitment to another, or to another energy. So it's like devoting yourself to your craft, devoting yourself to your mastery, devoting yourself to another, a project, whatever it is. But with the counterparts in the union energy, it's really the consideration about deepening this connection and devoting themselves to each other. And then we also have this beautiful slow down. Another card that really speaks to this slow down is come back to center. So again, this is almost this beautiful pause. This card really speaks to me around, I mentioned it in a couple videos, the magic dark, or the 0 point, the void before the manifestation comes through, when we are forced, we're invited to be still, to come back to our center, to ground, to trust. And if we think we've surrendered fully, we're asked to surrender even more. We're asked to deepen that surrender more and more and more. And this can be the place that a lot of people give up. This can be the place where it feels like it's never going to happen. It's not going to come through. So let me just go back to the ego tendencies and the patterns and the doubt and, you know, all of that. So all the work can kind of come undone at this point. This is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at in this process with these twin flame connections. We're very close and we can feel it. And that's why there's a restlessness and there's an impatience on both sides. But we're being asked to slow down and we're being asked to find things to devote ourselves to. So in this slowdown, what can you cultivate? What sort of practices, devotion, magic, ritual? Where can you create love in your life? This was a principle I think I chatted about recently as well. Creating the space like it's already here, like you're already in union, acting as if it's already here. So what can you do to create more love? What can you do to create more space for your twin? Whether it's things within you, spiritually, emotionally. Maybe it's things in your external 3D world, creating more space in your home. Getting organized, cleaning out your closet, literally, whatever it could be to create more space. We're also being invited to notice the pattern. So what patterns are coming up for you at this time? That we have been deep in a lot of shadow work. There's been a lot of opportunity for deep diving and shadow work. So anything that's still coming up right now, it's something that has to be cleared away. It has to be honored. It has to be noticed. It has to be addressed before we can come into these physical unions. So if there are even this, and it gets so tricky, the deeper you go in your work, the more fine tuning it takes, because the harder it is to spot. Because a lot of us have really done the deeper, bigger work, the really obvious work. The inner child wounds, the fear, whatever our big patterns are that we had our whole life that really stopped us. Maybe we are self-sabotagers. Maybe we have a deep fear of success or a fear of failure. Maybe we've had guards around our heart and not really shown who we truly are. Maybe we've limited our throat chakra and not really shared our voice or spoken out. Whatever it is, those are usually the bigger patterns that are easier to spot. But for most of us, we're in a process now of they may be harder to spot, they may be harder to see. And I feel that this pause, this slowdown that we're having right now is our maybe final opportunity in separation to be able to address these things before coming into union, before coming into this next phase of this journey. So Spirit is guiding you to really, really fine tune, really move slowly, really pay attention to see if there's any last pieces where you're giving your power away, where you're self-sacrificing, where you're not in your alignment with self. Any other places? Let's get some specifics around the Divine Masculine. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Healer of the Ages. Yeshua is with our beautiful Divine Masculines as they work out what is coming. First card, we love to see it. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. Yeah, I'm going to get some tarot on this because we also have indecision coming out, and I just want to get a little clarity around what this indecision is, because what I've been hearing is that the decision for them about this union has been made. So Spirit, tell us a little bit about, we had a lot of cards come out. Okay. card. Yeah, I want to know a little bit more about, okay. Wow. All right, so for patience, to confirm, we had Strength, Knight of Cups, High Priestess, and Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, there's some... The Strength card always reminds me of this fine-tuning process that we were talking about, the shadow work, the noticing the patterns. I think it also can speak to, for these divine masculines, gathering their courage, their strength to approach, to come forward in their truth and in their honesty in the Knight of Cups energy, because they know they have to share their heart. They know they have to be vocal about that. There's no getting around that at this point. Spirit is guiding them that if they want to be with the High Priestess, they can't hide, because she sees all. She sees everything. And they have to be in their truth. Patience is also speaking to divine timing. Yeah, the flow, the flow of life. It's coming, and Spirit is just saying, settle down, settle down. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, so we can trust that. Okay. Indecision. Let's see what we're getting. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so Ace of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So I feel it's indecision around this new beginning, when it's going to happen. There's still a lot of anxiety and worry. They've been kind of going inward. It's almost like it's in a wait and see phase, and I've been hearing that from other readers, and I totally see that. A lot of these masculines are in this place where they know what they need to do. They know it's coming. It's just kind of similar to what we were just chatting about. It's like you can feel that restlessness, that impatience. You know it's in the air, but you're also really being guided to slow down, to get it right, to not be hasty, to not be kind of that Knight of Wands energy, because that Knight of Wands energy can't maintain itself. It can't steady itself. It can't stay in that energy for very long. It burns out. So they're really being asked to face all these fears and these worries and this regret, all this shadow stuff that's been coming up, especially in relation to you in this connection. And going inward, meditating, taking the time to be slow, to be mindful, to get it right. And obviously there's no right and wrong necessarily, but they know that they have to come forward in a different way than they ever have before, to have this 10 of Cups with you. So we have the Lovers to kind of confirm this indecision. So I really am hearing that this is more of an indecision around, when is the time going to be right for me to come forward? When am I going to be ready to do this? They're rebuilding. I'm almost hearing that there's like a shock. They're gun shy. They just came out of these tower moments and these really, really dark nights of the soul, this ascension process. And of course, there's no one in the world they'd rather talk about it with than you. But at the same time, they're feeling very vulnerable. They're feeling very low. And for these divine masculines who are already so guarded and keep themselves away and don't show their true, selves very often, it's very scary. It's doubly scary because they know they've already hurt you. They know they've hurt this connection. So we do still have the broken heart in their field, in their aura right now. And they're working through it, because we did get the man holding the heart. So they're healing this in order to offer this, because this is what they want to offer. This is who they want to be. This is how they want to step forward. And they're taking their time to gain the strength to come forward as the Knight of Cups, to come forward like this, to come forward correct. I just keep hearing that. And these divine masculines are very hard on themselves. So I think I'm channeling them and their words when they're saying these things. Like, I want to get it right. I need to come correct, and you've been the Queen of Swords for them, really. But not in a way that they don't like that like they look up to it. They're like, wow, like I can't get anything by her. She's going to see it all. She's not going to take any of my bullshit anymore, and I'm very aware of that. Like, they know this. So they are really, really Yeah, as I'm tuning into this energy, I'm like feeling it. And it's almost like I'm giggling a little because it's so sweet, and it's like, you know, you're not going to bite their head off. You know, you're going to be just so grateful to hold space for them and to hear their truth, because how amazing is it going to feel to actually hear their truth after all this time? So whatever they want to say to you, you're ready, but it's sweet that they're concerned about it. But they are getting a lot of crown chakra activations. They are having a lot of these downloads come through. I mean, their psychic powers are coming online big time. I feel that. Like you're not going to recognize them. You're not even going to. I mean, these unions, when they start popping up and they start coming into the 3D, we're going to see humans that can like telepathically communicate with one another, that can, you know, astral travel together. That, I mean, these capabilities are going to be insane because you're going to heighten each other. So yes, Divine Feminine, you've probably walked this path and you've walked life with these capabilities for a long time, but you're going to come through and you're going to merge with your twin, with your counterpart, and it's going to come online like it never has before, because you're both going to be able to lift each other up with these energies. It's going to, I mean, I am so excited to see what's going to happen, to be honest with you. Like, I just cannot wait. Okay. So let's check in with the Divine Feminines. I actually am going to use the same deck because I love this deck. It really gives us a good look. What's coming up for these beautiful Divine Feminines right now? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. See if any other cards want. Last card. Nope. We're good. All right. So, yep. Thinking man. This beautiful, beautiful thinking man. He is in your energy field right now, Divine Feminines. He is thinking about you. He's thinking about this connection. He's in strategizing mode. He is... There is a new beginning coming, and we are really in the planning phases of that. So Spirit wants to reassure you that this is happening, this is coming, it is already done. You don't need to get into this thinking energy. Let him do it. Let him or her, depending on if your divine masculine is a female or a male, let them figure it out. This is their journey. This is their process that they're working with Spirit on. Spirit doesn't need you to be in your head. Spirit needs you to be in your heart and in your body. So devotion, go back to devotion, go back to the Empress energy, stay in that phase. Let this work itself out, because we also got attachment. So release the need to know, release the need to control, and to be in this sort of hooked energy around when this comes in. I know you probably hear this all the time, and I've said it a bunch of times, but you really have to find the joy, the acceptance, and the appreciation for this time period, for this void, for this magic dark that we're in. It's really, really critical that you lighten your load and find some play, some enjoyment. And that devotion card is just coming up really loud and clear for you guys, for you beautiful Divine Feminines right now. But there is a victory. Spirit is promising you a victory. I feel the justice card in this as well. So divine justice, victory, truth being revealed, confessions, communication, meetings, reunion, all of it is coming. And Spirit wants you to be ready for this, waiting with open arms, in love, in trust, not attached to how it looks or how it comes in. Let him do it. Okay? Let him or her do it. Let this attachment go. We also have some beautiful throat chakra healing occurring right now with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is a big angel in these twin flame connections, and I feel like he has been working overtime, very, very busy with your masculine and with you now, because you need to be ready to speak your truth. You need to be ready to honor what it is that's inside you, that's ready to be birthed, that's ready to be born. Whether that is your mission work, your service to humanity, your gifts, your art, whatever it is that you're here to do, that you are here to create and gift the world and channel from divine. There's a big, massive healing occurring right here for you guys right now. I also feel that this is really big to have this all cleared up and handled, kind of that noticing the pattern we were speaking about. So any places that you may still be in distortion around your throat chakra, so that when we do all come back into this union in the 3D, you're able to speak your truth with your divine masculine. You're able to stand your ground. You're able to say, yes, no, maybe so, whatever it is. Because I do feel a lot of us in these connections, we're really putting ourselves second. And that's what caused them to run. And that's what caused this separation. What's good for you is good for your twin. That's something I've actually said to my twin before, because I think that as these twin flames on this journey, it's really easy for us to self-sacrifice and put ourselves second and put everyone else above us. But that only hurts us, and it hurts our twin, and it hurts everyone else. It hurts the connection. When we're putting ourselves first, that is benefiting everyone, but especially our twin, because we are ourselves. We share the same soul. So having the throat chakra online is going to be really critical when union comes back. Let's say when your twin comes back. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some of these beautiful cards to see who is with the divine masculines right now. Who is really helping the divine masculines? What beautiful ascendant masters are working with them at this time? See if anything else wants to come through. Oh, too many. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. So with the divine masculines, we have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Yeah, they've learned so much recently. They've been learning so much. This ascension process has been huge. And beautiful Melchizedek is with them, and he is a twin flame. He is a masculine counterpart in a twin flame union. So I feel that there's a lot of wisdom that he is imparting, a lot of wisdom that he is giving, strength, power, knowing, trust. It's an emperor type of energy I'm feeling. It's also a lot of the insight, so that they can understand what's occurring, what's happening to them, what this is about, what your connection is. It's really important for these masculines to have that sort of, I want to say logical, but that may not be the right word, intellectual understanding of these connections. We also have El Moria. I may be saying that incorrectly. El Moria. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. I love this. Oh my God. Wear a cloak of protection and love. I believe we got this for them last night too, or yesterday, excuse me. It may not have been something, it may have been one of my own reads. That's why I said last night. But this energy is really, really powerful. They are becoming aware of their own power and their own light in this awakening process as they go through it, as they take on the light activations and the new codes, the new DNA within their body. And they're being guided by spirit and shown how to protect their energy, how to protect themselves and how to protect their energy from, let's just say, beings that do not have their best interests in mind. This is a very important process of awakening, because when you do expand at a rapid rate, when you do grow, there are many things that are not going to be in resonance with you anymore and are going to fall away. However, they may not go down without a fight. We see this happening in our world right now. These energies, they don't want to let go so easily. They fight. And so it's very important to protect your energy. And they're learning this lesson right now with El Moria. Isis, oh, beautiful, beautiful. She's also a twin flame. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Yes, they are. She is working with the masculines right now to stay focused on their end goal, on what they're creating, on what they're manifesting, so that they can call it in, so that they can step into their power. Wow, these are very powerful energies, just looking at them next to each other. This is a lot of power. A lot of power and strength. And we keep seeing that strength card. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to grab for the Divine Feminine from the same deck. And then we'll wrap this reading up. Okay, Spirit, tell us who is present with Divine Feminine right now. Who is assisting her and him on their journey? What energies are coming through? Wow. Oh, I knew it was going to be good. Okay, beautiful. So we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. And you know what? I'm going to read from the book on this because this is a beautiful, beautiful one. Okay. Let's find it. Bear with me. Okay. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, will, and actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. Wow, Divine Feminines. Yes, yes. Holy Amethyst is really also a twin flame and very, very focused on the violet flame, which is extremely healing for these unions. So call on her presence, call on her energy when you feel yourself slipping into fear, into doubt, into worry. Call on her to help assist you in releasing that, giving it the attention and energy it needs for that moment, and then letting it go so that you can step back into this alchemizing, these beautiful opportunities that are on their way. Okay, Sacred Self, the Shekinah. I could be pronouncing that wrong, y'all, but okay, so it's unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, Divine Feminines. If you are struggling in this period right now, if you are feeling, uneasy and restless and like you just really need things to get moving and you're just, really in resistance to that attachment card that came up, this is the answer. Dance with life. Move into an expression with your gifts, with your mission. Okay. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is a time to celebrate. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. Wow. The Shekinah is the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. It is the female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ. Yes. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from the male-only image of God. She reminds us that God is all-loving and all-accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, and gift sharers of the world who are here to unite all hearts around the world. Yes. If that is not the twin flame journey, I do not know what is. If that is not the Divine Feminine's role in the twin flame journey, I do not know what is. That is beautiful, Divine Feminines. She is with you. She is imbuing you with this magic, with this love. And that love cannot stop at yourself. That love has to begin and bloom within yourself. And that's how you spread it to the world. That's how you spread it to others. That's how you spread it in these divine counterpart connections. That's how you stay in this energy. Call on the Shekinah. Sophia, yes. I love that. I love that. And then we have Hilarion. Divine healing. Yes, yes. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Wow, we're getting so many messages about a pause, you guys. I don't feel that there's any blocks. It's not like that we're blocked, because there were many points in this journey where we were very blocked. I don't feel it's a block. It's just a divine sacred pause before the beginning. It's like a time to make sure we have everything in order. We're slowing down. We're getting into our devotion. We're trusting our journey. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. The world can seem overwhelming to you, and it's okay to retreat to a safe space every now and then to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to serve others or share your healing with them, but please ensure you are filled up with light, love, and energy first, so that you are not sacrificing your own development for others. You are surrounded by the healing light of Hilarion and the healing angels at this time, so that you can recharge and feel whole. Wow. Yep. Wow. That, I feel, again, is speaking to what I was chatting about earlier in relation to the throat, the fifth chakra, the throat chakra healing for the divine feminines. This is the energy we need to be in mastery of before we come into union. Being able to, take those pauses to recharge our energy, to give to ourselves first before we give to others, our twin especially. That's a powerful message and a beautiful place to leave it. Yeah, gorgeous. Love that energy. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all your comments, all your love, and all your support, for subscribing, for liking this video, for sharing it with others. It really helps this channel grow, and it is such an absolute joy for me to be here with you all on this wonderful, magical journey. If you would like a private reading and to know a little bit more about the specifics on what's going on within your connection, or maybe in your career, in your mission work, in your life, whatever it is, we can absolutely do that. The information to book is in the description. You can go directly to my website and book there, or you can always email me and we can book that way. All right, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I will be back soon. Bye.